what we're working on here is the property is going to be the site of a new residential home. It's in an archaeological zone. We have to do some type of archaeological investigation. We knew from prior work in the area that this was part of an extensive late prehistoric site dating to circa 81,000 up to the time of contact, which would be 1565, and also extending beyond the period of contact too. What we have found is, of course, a lot of shell, but we've also found a lot of artifacts too. Most of the artifacts date to the late prehistoric era. We've also found fragments of olive jar. Now this is very exciting for us because this could possibly indicate that this area was occupied during the contact era. That is right around 1565. And if it is, then it's one of only 2 locations that we have documented or investigated which could be a contact era site here in St. Augustine. The other one, the primary one, is the Fountain of Youth. But here we have the possibility that this also may be a contact era occupation. This would be when Menendez established his colony, which is kind of exciting. What I'm thinking is somewhere right in this area here, that could be like a fire pit. If we start cleaning that off, look at all the charcoal.
I was just going to say, that's all charcoal, right?
Yeah, that's all charcoal or material. And see, there's even a few little bits of charcoal standing out of it right in here. But this whole area right here could be a fire pit. We know from our postal survey that there's just a lot of shell, and within the shell zone there's quite a bit of artifacts. But it really wasn't until we opened up this trench that we got a much better idea of what's truly happening here. All right, and this is what it's beginning to look like. We have a series of occupations in this one particular locale that have probably gone on for several hundred years. All right, based on the pottery, again, based on the pottery, would be somewhere around 8,800 or 81,000 to about 1,600.
Look at the size of these shells.
You only have to eat a couple of these, to have a full meal.